Hi, I'm Steve Vernon and I'm the coach and manager of Team New Balance Manchester. Today we've been working with Jonny Mellor and Matt Marchant. There's a lot that Matt can do wrong, but there's also a lot that Matt can do right to make sure his preparation's perfect for the New York Marathon. So what we're doing today with Matt and Jonny is we've started out with a short warm-up on the track and then some warm-up drills, and we normally do that to get all the muscles not only warm but activated and ready to do some faster pace running. So we're going to do 4 kilometres on this 1k road loop here, and he's going to run that at his PB marathon pace. That's good, lads, you bang on. It's going to be another 4:30 there, so we just keep it at that, 2 more k at that, it's perfect. I just want you to sort of go 80% of maximum with good technique and then a really slow jog back down. So it's just 30 seconds. Yep. So almost think stride, faster than marathon pace, but good technique. And we're just gonna fatigue the legs a little bit after doing that, getting you ready for the hills of Central Park. Right, so you go first, Jonny, and then, yeah, you just do your own thing and I'll time yours. Okay. Right, okay. And I'll shout out when you're at 15 and I'll shout out when you're at 30. Okay. But just run this first one like dead relaxed, because if you go too fast on this first one, you'll regret it. If you get to 4 and you feel pretty good, then you can pick it up. Yeah. All right? Yep. Off you go. It's sort of replicating a mini New York with some faster pace, flat running to start with, and then go on to the hills. And that's exactly what will happen in New York with 20 miles on the flat and then the last 6 miles in Central Park with the hills. That's good, Matt. Using your arms well there, that's good. Nice, Matt. Really good. 15 seconds. Last 5. He's gone for it on his last one. 2, 1. Okay.
So today's session was really good. I found it quite tough. You know, I don't do a lot of hill training, but it's going to be good because there's a lot of bridges in New York, so it's going to be good for that.
I think it was a really good session for Matt today because he had a bit of variety in there. He had some running on the flat, running at marathon pace, but he also had some hills to prepare him for some of them hills in New York in a few weeks' time. My advice to Matt ahead of New York would be to enjoy it. You know, it's an incredible experience and so many great parts of the race, so just soak it all in and enjoy the running.
Common mistakes that people make in the final few weeks of their marathon preparation. You should have now decided what shoes you're going to wear, what socks you're going to wear, what you're going to eat on race day. It's no use experimenting with 2 to 3 days to go and trying something new that you saw on Instagram or Twitter. It's best to stick to what works for you. You have to have a plan that's right for you, and you need to stick to that plan. We've not done too much because Matt has had a small injury leading into his build-up. This can happen to a lot of people. A lot of people can get niggles along the way, and I think it's important to not try and do more training now in those final few weeks because of the missed training that they've had before. Another common mistake in the final preparation is, again, going out and just doing that one extra training session that's not often required. In the final 2 weeks, you should be tapering. You should be getting your glycogen stores as high as possible so you have plenty of energy for marathon day, but also not trying to gain that extra bit of fitness. There's nothing to be gained with 2 weeks to go. Once you've got a plan in place and you've decided what pace you're going to run in the marathon, you really need to stick to that and be patient. People often feel good at halfway and start to push on, but if you've trained to a certain pace, it's best to stick to that and get yourself at least through 20 miles before trying to push on. Matt's in the final stages of his marathon preparation. He did come into today's session a little bit nervous and apprehensive after a small injury leading into it, but he's had a confidence boosting session here today, and with just under 2 weeks to go now, the work is done. It's taper, it's feel good, it's fuel those glycogen stores in the muscles and be ready to give it his all at the New York Marathon.